A young and fevered Markus finally ceases his deluded wanderings. He's passed the fish market of freedom, surmounted the Cloudberry Mountains, and he's finally found a place where he thinks he can rest his tired head.
A voice echoes across the island. Markus! Markus Valavi!
What? Are you?
A figure appears in a flash of smoke.
My eyes widen. Wow.
That's right. It's me. You.
Where did you get that amazing facial hair?
That's correct. I am from the future. He places his hand on his shoulder. Listen, Markus, we've been together a long time. Forever, in fact. And I realize that you found out some very important things on this journey, but it's time for you to get back.
I have to leave so soon?
That's right. You do have to believe in yourself.
What?
All you have to do is listen to the whisper of your faithful spirit, Sherpa, and you'll be right back with your friends.
Spirit Sherpa? I don't think I need a spirit Sherpa.
Markus snaps his fingers and summons an illusory spirit Sherpa.
What's that?
Markus.
What?
Markus, all you gotta do is listen, Markus.
Spirit
You just gotta listen to the beat of the universe.
What?
It's very simple. You just gotta open your soul. Let's go to the... And with that, I'm going to leave you. I need to fight the unnamed ones at the edge of the universe. Ta-ta!
Godspeed, you beautifully maned bastard.
Markus vanishes in a puff of smoke. Markus unclips his mustache. Time shenanigans. Nice kid.
Just then, Marcus's wry smile is interrupted by a memory of exactly what brought him to this place. His arm slops to the floor. He looks down at it worried.
Okay.
Vision fades from Marcus's eyes. The entire world, or unworld, goes dark. When sight returns, Markus is braced against a fine mahogany chair. Before him, a band performs, filling the smoky atmosphere of this dingy room with a pleasing tune. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, wow. They should practice more. They should really practice more.
Immediately to Marcus's right is a creature of whirling darkness, a vague shape amidst the darkness of the room. The face cracks open in mockery of a mouth. Welcome to the...
Get it out, get it out.
I apologize.
Oh no, it's fine.
Eldritch gunk clogging the pipes. The figure stretches.
Don't I know it? Markus hawks a black loogie to the floor.
It wriggles across the ground, gains sentience, and quickly expires.
Oh. This chair is ridiculously comfortable. What is this upholstered with?
You look down. You begin to realize that your body is not entirely in shape. Bits of it have been replaced with, the same eldritch energy that seems to be composing the other man in the room. The rest seems to be slopping away across the floor.
I should get that back. I should really get that back.
The man stands up. You're a little lucky, It's not every day that someone comes through here inferno-bound and just happens to stop. I'd say you died pretty hard, but it's clear you didn't die hard enough for the archdemon to consume you. Lucky. But in a different regard, you're fairly unlucky. I'm a tiefling too, you see?
Really?
And you just happened into my parlor in the space between. I might be camping out the space between the material realm and inferno, but the archdemon might not get a chance to consume you. Your forefather, or your forefather's forefather's forefather.
Great grandfather, yes.
That's the one.
Yep.
But on the other hand, I get a chance to consume you and take whatever demonic essence you have. You know the rules.
I do now.
But, as I said earlier, you're kinda lucky. Your body right now is being held together by an arcane barrier thrown up seconds before whatever accident sent you this far. Multiple binding circles placed around individual organs, mostly the important stuff, and weirdly enough, half of the pelvis.
Wow. Thank you, Inian. An entire half of my pelvis. I just hope it's the good half.
You'd be interested to know that moments afterwards you were tackled to the ground in your somewhat sloppy state. 3 ribs were broken, and I'm not quite sure what that accomplished, but it appears that there are multiple people who care for you back in the material world.
Yeah, broken ribs and grudging compassion, business as usual.
That being said, he turns around from the table again, pointing. It seems there's an exceptional healer on the other side trying to patch you back together.
Ash?
Given a few minutes, you might be pulled out of this room. So, I'd like to make a proposal. Answer a question or two of mine. I want to see what type of tiefling I'm dealing with here. I like the answers? Well, I'll let you go. I don't like the answers, I'll consume your essence here and now. Simple as that.
Have I mentioned how lovely your parlor is? Because it is really just all kinds of spectacular.
He waves his hand, you hear clanking from the table immediately to your left. You are still unable to move. And,
oh my.
In the same regard, answering my questions goes a long way for stalling. You last long enough and that healer might just be able to pull you back.
If there's anyone who can do it, I'm sure it's her.
So, as a fellow tiefling, we're basically humanity +1, correct?
Yeah.
I wanted to know what you thought about the creatures you surround yourself with. Wondering what your take is on the human animal. What makes them tick?
Oh, so we're not talking about pigbats then?
Pigbats?
You know what? Don't worry about it. Humanity, you say? Is there any more noble creature than the human? Is there?
Is there? You're the one answering the question, not me.
I would say that there is not. For, you see, humanity doesn't have a whole lot going on for it. And yet, I would say that there is not a single greater cesspool of pure potential anywhere else in the multiverse. I mean, they can accomplish anything if they set their mind to it. Literally anything. They basically took magic from the gods centuries. They stole glitter from the gods, sir. Do you have any idea the sort of gumption that takes?
Go on.
You see, you and I, we have a little something extra, and it makes us a little bit better, and yet, well, if it came right down to it, I would not want to be on the tiefling side of a human-tiefling war, because they would do everything in their power to make sure that they won, and I don't think we could stand up to them. Human ingenuity is incredible. My friend Kier, God, he could destroy the universe if he put his mind to it. I just pray that he never does. And
the man shifts. You continue hearing clanking noises.
Their physical strength is practically negligible in the grand scheme of things, but my friend Gregor could probably split a mountain in half with his glaive given enough time. And Ash, well, she's probably putting me together right at this very moment from the scores of tiny little bits pasted onto the ground.
Your toe returns begrudgingly.
There it goes right there. It's incredible. Like, they're weak, but it's like they didn't get the memo. The one thing that I would say is a flaw of humanity is that they tend to put themselves below other people, be it gods, kings, queens, mayors. A lot of the time, they don't seem to manage just what their potential is. But believe you me, I think that one day they will realize it, and it will be an incredible sight to behold. Or my name isn't Markus Valavi. Did I mention that? Markus Valavi. He sticks his hand out.
So, the man straightens up. What you're hinting at is humanity deserves something more. An existence not subjugated to gods or kings, correct?
Of course not. They deserve to be at the helm.
And where does that put us tieflings?
By their side, of course. I mean, when it comes down to it, we might be a little bit more powerful, have a little bit more flair for the dramatic. That doesn't make us better than them.
You hear one final clank. You're not fantastic at stalling, but he turns around.
I try my best. Would you like to hear a song?
And walks past. You notice, carried in his hands, is a silver tray. 2 mugs rest on it. He places it on the table next to you. Most tieflings would disagree with you. I, on the other hand, actually happen to agree.
Oh, thank God.
You're not great at stalling, but I'll be damned if you're not charismatic.
That's what they say about me.
He extends his hand, motioning towards the tray. Please, take a cup of coffee. Markus Valavi, was it?
Markus Valavi.
My name's Cornelius Grant. I'm pleased to meet another one of my kind who isn't so set on, well, ripping the throats out and consuming that whole essence consumption business.
Yeah, we're a bunch of assholes. Markus gratefully takes the cup of coffee and sips. Dear God, this blend is delicious.
Yep, Oblivion Roast. You'll find nothing darker in this world or the next.
Could I, maybe take a little bag of this back with me?
The man picks at his chin. I don't see the harm in it. In fact, I brew it myself over in Oleron.
Oh, beautiful.
In fact, take 3 bags.
Oh,
You've got 3 friends, that's clear enough. Call me Grant. Cornelius is a little too grandiose for me.
Fair enough. And I have more than 3 friends, but...
Regardless,
no
you
big
owe
deal.
them thanks. Our kind usually doesn't make friends too easily.
It's one of my many skills.
Speaking of which, I assume you've got a different progenitor demon than me. You know our parentage. They like to sleep around. Can I ask what, this might be prying, but can I ask what personal traits you got?
That is absolutely prying, and I will answer in as much detail as I am able. You see, I don't actually have that many traits. I have these horns. Markus gestures to his horns, and this nifty tail. He wiggles a little bit. And though I've never actually shown anyone, I have some stubby little wings that come out of my shoulder blades.
You too.
I do. Yeah. No, they're back there.
Honestly, I can't see you past the Eldritch obfuscation. You appear as a ball of swirling mist to me. Swirling mist that appears to be slipping across the floor.
Yep, I'm noticing some of that too. Not so great. You see, I don't really know who my progenitor demon was. It was a long time ago. The blood's pretty dilute at this point. I just have the basic physical features, and I can tap into Eldritch energy to empower my spells.
I got, well, if you've got the horns and tail, it's a little more obvious than me. I've just got a larger build, tougher skin, terrible eyesight, but pretty good intuition.
Do you spend all of your time in this, classy parlor in the space between? You mentioned that you brew your coffee in Oleron. Are you kind of, interworld traveler a little bit?
I'm a courier in Oleron.
Huh.
And honestly, I just... well, I finished a short stint of being choked to death by a few thugs, but...
They do enjoy that.
I don't understand how humans make it by without being able to escape mentally to the in-between place.
They're pretty damn impressive, it's true.
Did they just go unconscious?
Yeah.
Safety comas.
Yeah.
I've heard of the concept.
It's a safety coma, that's exactly what it is. I've never understood it myself, but
Honestly, I prefer this murky place and, well, the music. He motions back over to the imps and Rat.
oh, the music is fantastic.
Between you and me, I have no idea where they came from.
Wow. There's something beautiful about that.
The two stare at the band. He stands up, placing a hand on your shoulder. A pleasure to meet you, Markus.
And a pleasure to meet you, Grant.
I hope we meet again at some point in the future. For now, focus on not dying. Whatever killed you might still be out there.
I'm pretty sure not. I believe that Gregor kicked it off of the Wizard Tower.
You're lucky. Once again, friends are wonderful, especially for our kind.
I know it.
Slowly, the room fades away as your eyeballs are reconstructed elsewhere. You feel an impact, a sharp stabbing impact against your face. First once, then twice, then about 6 times in very, very quick succession. On Gregor's back, Markus comes to slightly, Ashes slapping him in the face while running.
Markus, get out here! Wake up!
Tower's blowing up, tower's blowing up, gotta run, tower's blowing up.
Somebody get the... Gregor picks up the chicken coop and begins running with it.
Markus laser beams the door open.
Thog seeing that Markus suddenly has 3 bags of ground coffee under his arm. Ah, nice call, Markus. Got the wizard coffee machine after all.
Thanks. I don't actually have the...
But when did you pick that up?
Ian had the machine. It's
I don't know where Inian is.
from a friend.
Don't worry, I took it back.
Good.
You run through another room. You run through a room, cultists are panicking, gathering up the wizard drugs. You get to see into their subconsciousnesses. You see muscled Marcuses and muscled Ashs. We just haven't been able to get them out of our brains since we saw them.
Markus scoops up a beaker full of wizard drugs as he runs past.
Good call once again. I'm loving the running and looting, Markus. You're gonna go far.
What I'm best at, dog. Aside from magic.
You sprint into the hallway of horror. The cultists continue to run around, running into each other.
Everyone run! This tree's going to explode!
It's gonna explode! They dive in opposite directions, back into run back
Get
into the exploding
out of the tower! Out of the tower, you idiotic mages! Just fucking teleport! Seems like all of you can do that!
Markus, can you teleport?
You can teleport? You've seen him do it! He turns into mist and then floats away!
Save yourselves! That's not teleporting.
The cultist, waves to you. His crocodile waves as well as you run past.
Get out of the building! It's collapsing!
Collapsing? What? He grabs his crocodile and runs out with you. You run back outside. Oh hey, it's Wizard Dan the Wizard Man.
Get the fuck away from the building!
It's gonna explode or something. I don't know, shaking a whole
Markus
lot.
jumps off into
Keep
the
sprint.
water.
Dude, come on! The coffee!
The coffee is levitating above the surface of the water.
Thank you.
Marcus.
I grab Markus, pull him up, and push him back towards the way we came initially.
It shakes, shudders, and suddenly expels a giant gout of gas, but otherwise remains intact. Okay, that wasn't quite an explosion, but I bet that was toxic as hell, so it's still
Probably shouldn't breathe this.
probably should get as far fucking away from here as possible.
I jump over the side of the stairs, run up.
Markus sits on the pier and stares off.
Markus.
into the sea.
Markus, come on!
So I guess
Markus,
that's another
Markus, the
adventure.
chickens have suffocated. We should leave.
Trying to have like a nice moment of closure here.
Later!
And
The group dashes away, sprints on the first ship, and returns to the bar.
The first moment of calm, I approach Gregor, smack him right across the face, and storm away.
Hey, what was that for?
The gang returns to the bar quietly. Thug sighing, messes with the wizard coffee machine on the table. Alaka mocha! It spits out a cup of coffee. I want to burn this thing.
God, I love the wizard coffee machine. You gonna drink that Alacamocha?
God, no. Take it away before I throw up.
Markus gulps it down in one. Man, tastes like burning.
So, good hustle, everyone.
I'll say.
Yeah, really great teamwork.
And we made all of this money.
Admittedly, we
didn't
did
make
come
any money.
away with about 150K in assets and otherwise, so it's still a pretty big plus. It's just, thought we were gonna be rich.
Yeah, nothing really got settled either. Indian gone, Leggins Eye gone. That didn't get addressed properly.
Didn't
And
it?
No, it didn't.
I
Gregor.
kicked it pretty hard. Not much
You
survives my kicks.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
you really
imagine.
did
I imagine we'll be seeing something pretty similar to Leggins Eye before long.
Marcus is he fucking planning on building something?
He's waxing poetic. I grab my drink, step out from behind the counter, and walk out back.
Oh, by the way, I poured the wizard drugs into the reflecting pool.
The reflecting pool immediately turns into a figure of Ash strangling someone. The figure rapidly changes between Gregor, Marcus, Inian, mostly Inian.
I sip my drink, throw it on the ground, and walk into the woods.
Hey guys, what's going on? Oh man, you got back from Wizard Horatio, still keeping it real. Kier gives Marcus the wizard handshake.
Marcus returns the wizard handshake wearily. Just Marcus Falafi now, Kier.
Really?
Horatio,
Oh.
protagonist, died along with the tower. I guess the tower's all right. Anyway,
Huh.
Horatio's dead.
Oh, so you got a new device. Oh, I knew my lessons were rubbing off on you, Thug. He starts to give Thug a back rub. Touch me again and I'll shoot you. The coffee machine makes sparkling noises. Somebody should probably go and talk to Ash. Not me, though.
She's just grumpy.
I'll go do it! Kier rushes off into the woods. Ash, how's it going?
Not great.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just... Some questions were raised that never got properly addressed, and I frankly don't know how much I can trust Gregor. Or really...
Oh, you got some questions? I got plenty of answers. I spent all my time
I'm-
finding answers, in fact.
I'm sure you did, Kier. What kind of...
Oh, plenty of answers. Are you talking about the nature of the universe? Because I got that one like ages ago while you guys were gone. In fact, it's buried
Oh.
somewhere in my notes. In fact, how about this? Kier unfurls a chair, sits down. You tell me everything you need to know, and I will sit here and listen.
Wow, that's very uncharacteristic of you,
I'm
Kier.
characteristic. I want to know everything about Wizard High School and all sorts of problems it gave you, while being simultaneously non-judgmental. That's really what I've got going. All I've got going for me, really. Kier stares.
Are you bummed that we didn't take you?
Oh, a little bummed, but I got over it. I mean, come on, we're friends, we're pals. Who can really get pissed off that they didn't get bring along to Wizard High School? I mean, that actually sounds like a bad time. I'm being fully honest here. That sounds terrible, in fact. Thank you for leaving me behind. I made plenty of progress on my spaceship.
I chuckle a little bit, yeah. It was pretty awful, Kier.
Ash and Kier share a moment. Thog stares around at Markus and Gregor. Didn't go exactly as planned, but thanks for taking me along, guys.
Hey, you're welcome.
Anytime, Dan.
Thanks for helping me face my fears of Wizard High School.
Yeah, I mean, the adventuring business, actually kind of fun when you get down to it. I'm not even pissed.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm not even pissed that we got, like, I don't know, 10% of what we wanted.
And punched a whole bunch.
And punched a whole bunch. That was mostly you. I got to beat up some interns. That's basically my, wheelhouse.
Like a lot of fun.
Yeah. But seriously, thanks, guys. I mean, next time we go out, I think I'll stay behind. Thank you very much. But, somewhere down the road, I'd like to do it again.
I'd like that too.
There's
It was
plenty
a
of
pleasure.
opportunities to punch interns.
It was a pleasure. Damn.
I do kind of miss Inian, though.
Yeah, me too.
Indian was trouble.
She was nice.
Yeah, really nice. Fucking terrible person. Glad she's gone, hopefully forever.
Oh no, we'll be seeing her again. I can feel it in my bones.
Ding dong!
Oh, by the way, I nearly forgot, guys. I got like a letter. It beat you guys here like by a little bit. I don't know. Some unknown person just handing me some letters. They said they'd be stopping by the bar once you got all settled in. No?
Oh, I really hope
A
Colvin,
customer?
Yeah.
Really hope Colvin waited to open that chest.
They said that you wouldn't expect them, but you'd be glad that they came, you know? I'm glad that you guys made a friend.
Me too.
Colvin?
I read the
That's
letter.
what we do.
Suddenly there's a knock at the door.
Come in!
Who could that be?
Oh, that could be them now. Let's go, guys.
Hello? Marcus opens the door.
You recognize a familiar face.
Oh, Marcus Jr. Marcus leaps into the arms of his gorilla compatriot.